Howdy y'all, my name is Bryce and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Let us continue. Day 82. Okay y'all, continuing the quest. We got a handful of things we're working on. Got a couple ideas of rooms I need to go into. We got a couple of quests, essentially, when it comes to like the trophies and things. And there's just that handful of bits of information I need to solve some of these puzzles. Not a huge mail order, but it'll do. Okay, so we got some gems. Oh, that's right, I got a freezer last time, so we have a ton of gems. Okay. Well, we're in a good spot then. Tons of money. Let's look what we got over here. Don't have dare mode, don't have curse mode. This one I have to do on a clean run. I think I have to do this one on a clean run as well, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten to room 46 in under an hour, just not, like, you know, recently. Ace the exam, so I'd have to do that again. Trophy case, obviously, that comes later. Still don't know what the drafting strategy sweepstakes is. Dartboard puzzle, so if I see the dart room, I'll start taking it every time. That's really the only one I have a lot of control over right now. Still got to figure out the drafting strategy. And acing the exam. I think those are the only ones that I can do until I start doing the other modes, which I'm not sure how to do yet. And I guess I should probably start thinking about doing it. I'm assuming I can do it concurrently with this file. But I can't say for sure, so y'all let me know. But we're not doing it quite yet because there's still plenty of stuff that I want to work on before I start to get into, like, you know, that's kind of try hard mode, which, you know, I'm just not necessarily ready for, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, what do we get over here? Oh, the shrine again, huh? I could have sworn that I still had that one, but I guess it's already been 3. Oh, no, it's... Oh, well, that was a waste. Dang. See, I thought I had a blessing still. I assumed that it only showed up when you could take it. That because I don't think I've ever seen the shrine come up when I've had a blessing already. But I may be wrong. So that was a waste of a room. Could have gotten the tomb. It's too bad. Don't even remember what the other one was. But dang. Off to a great start. So, looking for an ignition source. Like I said, if we happen to get the ability to do the chess game again, I'll absolutely grab the armory again. Because I think that would help tremendously with that potential. But, you know, we look for a commissary. We look for the... Well, let's do the bedroom, just to give me some space. And we'll keep an eye out on what's going to happen here. Oh, wow. Right off the bat. Oh, and I started with the key card and the broken lever because I had the moon pendant last time, didn't I? Okay. Oh, well, that... Okay, broken lever. That and the key card. Both of those. Both are very good. The broken lever is, you know, a piece of many things. It's helpful in a lot of different situations. Okay. I feel good on a quarry yard. Plenty of gems. And maybe a shovel. No shovel. But a hammer! Awesome. No shovel. Gosh. Every time I have a run where I don't get the shovel, I remember why I always want a shovel. Like, I think it's item number 1 at this point. Let's see. Like, the shovel and the hammer are, like, almost necessary, you know? Okay, we can do the den and I can get a corner room, so then I could get a conservatory, probably. So I think I'll do that. I gotta remember, and so I apologize with the bunk room. I gotta remember to end my runs in a bedroom of some sort. Because I've a number of times I have messed up and not ended in like a bunk room when I could have doubled my coins or something like that. So, you know, my bad. Oh, okay. Oh, but when drafting into it, I can redraw. Would I prefer anything else? Like an observatory is a solid get. Mailroom is a solid get. I have 4 rerolls. I was thinking conservatory, but like mailroom is really good. I think that's my main thing. Is I'm like mailroom is rare enough and pretty solid, but maybe let's do a redraw. Let's do a redraw. We get 4 of them. Practical but effective. Let's do the commissary. Give me my shovel. Boop. And a magnifying glass. Boom. Okay. Now we need a metal detector. Okay. I know I don't need all the gems, but why not? Boop, boop. I actually should leave them there. You never know if I'm gonna, like, the only thing I could get is a ballroom or something like that. And it's like, oh, cool, I'm gonna drain all 26 down to 2. Could have left some there, but it's fine. East Wing Hall for right now. I need both of those spaces. And I know there are dig spots. We will end up going back that direction at some point, so we'll do the digging then. Well, I'm definitely not doing the weight room. It's way too early to do the weight room, so we'll do the courtyard again. Usually it has items. Hey, the metal detector, boom. So now I just need to get the workshop. So we're jamming on a workshop, banging on a trash can, and hopefully gonna make our way out to a scorched sundial. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2, I realize, and going through my notes, I couldn't find them. And so this is why I'm frustrated with that. Y'all been telling me that there is some stuff in those lockers that will give me some information that I need. And I've already opened all the lockers. I thought I had all the lockers information. I thought I had that in my notes, but I don't. The kennel is really practical. We'll do the kennel. We'll do the kennel. So if I can get the locker, then I need to be trying to open that as well. Sweet little guy. Okay. Looking around. One of y'all said that there's a clue in here that's unused. If you're meaning this, I do have this in my notes, if this is what you're talking about. If you're not talking about this, then I will be sure to revisit. Okay. I don't think this... Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this, just like I'm realizing there are dishes arranged in, you know, particular places. They have colors, you know, if anything shows up that is related to, but I don't think it is. I think you're referring to that, which I have been using for my castle puzzle as I've been trying to do it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But otherwise, let me know, because then I'll realize that, oh, okay, there's more in the kennel. I thought I searched it. That's one of the big difficult things in this game, is that if you're not the kind of person who like really meticulously explores areas in games, you can miss stuff just because like you think it's done. Oh, I've been wanting to do stuff with the tunnel, but I'm only going to get one more tunnel from this. So I'm going to go with the observatory, but I would love to do the stuff with the tunnel. Because I do want to do, like a lot of people have been saying, and I would like to see, because I bet it is, I fully agree with you that there's, you know, likely something in it, is if you just go tunnel, 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 tunnel. Like, because you always will pull a tunnel from a tunnel. So as long as you get one, you can plan a long, straight path. And so, you know, this game doesn't do stuff like that without meaning. So, you know. All right, security. Yeah, let's turn security up high. Got an apple over there. Chomp, chomp. Unless written by hand. Bwam. Okay. Press enter. Let's keycard system settings. Security level too high. And we're fine with that. I don't need to mess with offline mode because we're not going to turn them offline. Let us return to the menu. Then let's look at the inventory. That's the devil trunk. We got the keycard system. Let's log into the network. Let us set up an experiment. Boop. View. Active. Laboratory. Do this. Man, imagine if somebody's watching this episode, they never seen blueprints before, and they're watching me do this stuff, and they're just like, what the heck are you doing? We are using this security computer to first make it so that security doors show up more often instead of locked doors with keys, because then I can use my key card indefinitely to open those. Let's see. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk, set your dice to 2. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, could be good. Let's do that, because it guarantees 2 dice every time I open a security door. Like on that door, I will have them, plus on anyone going forward if I have any left. I think that's a good one. The lock chest is also good, but oftentimes when you open a trunk, it'll have dice, and you don't want to set your dice down to 2. Anyway, so for the people who may be out there who don't know what we just did, like I said, the first thing I did on the security computer was to set it so that keycard doors show up more often. Then we used that computer to log in remotely to a computer that shows up in the laboratory. Well, between all these 3, I can redraw again. Or redraw. Ooh, the vault. No, let's grab the observatory again. It's tempting, because like it's a ton of money, but I don't need a ton of money, I don't think. Well, let's grab it. You never know. So we're doing that, and then, yeah, we logged into the lab. We set up an experiment, which is basically just an event you set for yourself where if you do a thing, it triggers a thing. And so it's going to give us dice to reroll our blueprints. Boom. Okay, it is a rook. I was curious. I couldn't remember if it was a knight or a rook. So I do like that because now we have a knight and a rook. So then and we've definitely got a pawn. And so, yeah, okay. We're on the path to Chess Piece Town. Okay. Well, I could do the observatory, but then I'm locking myself out over here. And this is the lab, which I don't need to do because we remote access. So let's do the dining room. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh, right. We're on the other side of the foundation. Kind of forgot about that. Ooh, chapel gives me a bishop. Let's do that. I rarely take the garage, I'm realizing. I think just because it's a dead end. What you got for me? What you beeping about? Ah, hiding. Boop, boop. Ladyship spare room. We got the boudoir. I mean, I could observatory, and then I can still go north from the next room. Oh, hey! There was a keycard door there that immediately opened because we were already connected. So it set my dice to 2. Okay, we got the sale going on. And we got some gems showing up in green rooms. But that was neat. So it just counted just for the door opening. I didn't even have to touch it. Okay. Losing some money. Yeah. Oh, boom. 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 I kind of just want to go out there immediately. But I guess let's go ahead and we'll do the... go north until I can get the moves from the dining room, and then maybe that'll be a good reason for us to run back in time. Okay, so you and you. Burning glass. Boom. So I can try that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now I get to try that, so I can solve that, or at least teach myself that I am wrong. That's right, I have another observatory. Man, get my stars up there. I could also boudoir, which is a ton of moves. I think I do that. I think I boudoir. Boop, boop, boop. I just want to make sure I can get back out there. You know? It's basically it. I know it's overkill, but I just want to make sure I can get back out there. I think I've done a pretty thorough job in this room because of how long it took me to solve that puzzle. Okay, the pool. Yes. I need that because I want to try and get into the locker room. I don't have a ton of keys, but, you know, maybe we can pull a locksmith or something. Okay. Boop, boop. And so that's why I didn't want it to be that when I open a lock chest, I get the dice, because then, you know, I may be like, oh, well, I can't really take those dice because I need to open some of these. Okay. So then right here, if I unlock this, then it's going to set my dice to 2. So I need to go this way first and, you know, use our dice if we need them. I kind of think I will. Ooh. Foyer's not bad, because I am low on keys. So let's do that. I'm still curious about the hands. Okay, the kitchen. Well, let's do the aquarium, because I can maybe get up into the antechamber. Get a pathway to it. Okay, dining room is triggered, so that's also what I was trying to do. Bork, bork, bork. So for these guys, let me look at this again. Just trying to think, like... if something's going on there. What could... Just trying to think, like... and I may need to turn the water down. There's, like, something about, like, where the lamp with the little thing behind it, you know? There's something about that jumping out at me. That's the only thing I can think of, is it's like that yellow is really highlighting the lamp in a way. Or maybe the wall behind the lamp. So we'll think about that when I go back through the bedroom later. Okay. North. Okay, well. It's tempting. But I don't need the trophy room for the gem, so I could reroll. My thing is, I know I'm gonna get 2 dice back because of the keycard door that I'm gonna be going through. So I'm like, I might as well use them a little more aggressively than I normally would. It's nice that I have digging to unlock doors, because we have been in such a rough spot for keys. Give me keys, because I'm gonna need like 100 of these. I really need a locksmith. I think that that's something I'm realizing. Like, if I'm gonna try and get the locker room and open all the lockers again, I'm gonna need, I think it's legitimately like 12 ish keys, maybe more. All right, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It's a part of a thing. It's a piece of a thing. All right. Lockpick kit. Nice, just for helping me open doors so I don't have to waste keys on that. Yeah, let's buy a bunch. Especially because it's on sale. Boom. 17 keys. Might even do more. You know what? Maybe let's get above 20. Just in case. Oh. Nice. Dang. It frustrates me because I can no longer get out this way. But I could have maybe gotten the thing where like I get the secret garden and then get the garage. Again, I don't know that that's going to be anything. It's just someone mentioned it once in the comments, and like now it's just been on my mind as like that is a really interesting concept because they both go outside of the mansion. You could see there maybe being an interaction there. Maybe. Maybe not. So we'll go from the aquarium first. Okay. Drafting studio. I don't think I want the drafting studio. Last time it was useless now, right? Indoor nursery. We'll do another redraw. I don't want the ballroom. The cloister. There we go.
I thought everyone made it already.
We love us some cloister Lydia. Let's unlock some doors. Very nice. I haven't even thought about that. Like, Cloister of Lydia is a great room to guarantee dig spots. So, like, if I've got a shovel and I get an experiment for dig spots, I should be hunting for Cloister of Lydia because not only is it a 4-door... Like, this room is one of my best rooms. And making it free, I think, has made it my best general room. If I'm just trying to get places. Ooh, the attic is good in this position because I've got the pool down there to go around. I've got the other spot next to the cloister over there to go around. So I think nestling this one right here is good. All right, we got a gem, key, gem, key, gem, key. Man, just give me the basics. Key, coupon. That's so interesting. I don't think I've ever had it before be that it's all just basic items, which, fine. Totally fine. My key problems have been sorted. Ooh, a secret passage. A secret passage to a green room could be fun. I'd like to pull the terrace because I haven't been to the terrace. Like, I think I've only been once, maybe twice. That was the one that was like the lowest choice on my, on all of the ones that I've done. It had the lowest number of times I've used it. So I want to potentially see it. Okay, well, call my bluff. Yeah. It sucks that I'm not going to get to fan out a little bit from there, but I can still fan out from the pool. So that's fine. We will grab the terrace. Just because I haven't really had a look here in a while. You know? Okay. Get some moves. Get a little bit of a gem. Okay. It's real cute. Oh man, if I could get the terrace like down here. If I could get the terrace down there, being able to look out that close to that could be something because this comes out pretty far. Yeah, I'm out here. I'd like to do that just to look at it, just to be able to see it a little bit closer. Cool. All right, taking it in. Need to be doing more. God, okay, wow. I had never really considered that I could at least get closer. Like maybe I can't get out to it, but maybe I can get close to it. So maybe doing the king so I can guarantee more green rooms could also be a good idea when it comes to changing my mantle. Right? Is it mantle? No, okay, it was Mantle of the Night. It's Resilient to the Rook, so it's whatever you call that, because it's not a blessing. It's something else. Chest power. Okay. Yeah, we're good on many, many things. Okay, we can get... Okay, the gift shop. I've been told that I may be able to buy something here because I don't need all of the trophies. I just needed like 8 trophies. Whoa! Okay. Well, I guess I need to raise my allowance again and maybe pull the casino. Stop. You know what? If I pull the casino, I do have the broken lever. Not a terrible... I think the game wants me to give it a shot. So I may be doing a little gamble-thon here in a second. But I'm going to move through here first. You never know if I'm going to find something else that's going to help me out money-wise here. Yeah, let's move forward. Let's do a redraw. We got 2. I think Courtyard's a good move here. Yeah. Just so I can get some more doors. Always get a bunch of items, you know. Okay. Yeah, Courtyard is just a great room. Like, because it started out as the... Was it the corridor that it started out as? Or was it the courtyard that it started out as? I think it was the courtyard. Yeah. And then it became the courtyard when it became a hallway. Okay. I mean, honestly, and it's like, not because I'm trying to get items, though it is helping, just because it's given me more door options, so I can really try and get this this locker room. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. Because I wanted to use the secret garden key. Another one? It's hard to say no, only because it gives me that door to the right. But let's do a redraw. It gives me the room to the right. Yeah, we'll do it. Got the foyer, right? Yeah. Boop. 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 Okay. Oh, I forgot. Does the courtyard count when it comes to the foyer? I guess it probably does. So were those... Courtyard's always left unlocked. Yeah, they're always unlocked. So why did it make the dog sound when I dug? Because I was like, oh, one of these doors must have been locked, and that's why it made the sound. Because it doesn't always make the sound when I dig. Right? Okay, you're showing up a little often. We'll do... But I don't need the storeroom. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep doing it. Just need the flippin' locker room to show up. Okay. Okay, more dice. That's nice. Let's go through here. Observatory, kitchen, spare room. Let's do a redraw. Music room. Veranda. I don't think I need either of those. Locker room. Boom. Okay, cool. And we have tons of keys. Use. Okay. Nothing in that one. Because apparently there's a piece of one of the puzzles that I need. That I have overlooked. We might have that room. Yeah, this courtyard. Use. Okay. And I don't have a conference room, do I? No. Okay. So there's going to be some keys around. What you got? Where is room 46? Connection. Theorize possible locations. North of the antechamber. Doesn't exist. Red herring leaning towards the secret door in the tomb. So I do have this in my notes. So I don't think it's this one. Let me take a picture of that. Sadly, I don't have my magnifying glass anymore. I should have waited to make the laser. Ah! Pushing me away. Why you ever walk this way? Now I see it. Anyway. Lincoln Park Hill. Wow! Tons of gems. I would love to end this run in a freezer. But allegedly I can't get it again? There's like a 24-hour defrost cycle or something? Okay. It's gonna be the last one I open. Come on. Beep. Boop. You're already open. Okay. So many keys. All right. We're making good money. Okay. More gems. Here's a note. Oh. Oh. I forgot about this note. I forgot about this note. Oh. Okay. Okay. That certainly fills in some pieces. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. I'll pull up my my note thing here in a second and see what that does. That'll change some things because it's got the O and the R in the other spots. We got. I'm trying to think. So I've got. Let me work on that. Let me work on that. Give me a second. Okay, y'all. I've been kind of trying to wrap my brain around this because I don't fully get it. So I had all the information. So what I had before I just got what we just saw was I didn't have that. I didn't have this. No, I did have that I. I didn't have this X. Didn't have this O, didn't have this R. Right? But I did have this O because of the OO thing from before. So this is what I had before. Yes. Yeah, that's what I had before. Then I thought back and I remembered on the passport, there's the ID, right? And so I thought it was over here on the right-hand side necessarily, but it could be right here. So if that's the only I left, it could be there, right? And then it was 6OR, right? Like that's what we just looked at. So I'm seeing like 6 add 6 Tor Lorette is what I'm seeing right there, right? There's also TOO here. You know, there's all kinds of things in here that I'm a little confused about. Tor is one I'm pretty confused on. Or 6T. Could it be 6 add 6 to or like 60, yeah, or like Lorette, I'm just thinking like to the east, right? Because of Old Evrasian. I'm gonna have to let this cook, you know? Because I don't know XDXert, right? This looks like it says idiot. So, And like the CIX thing, like, what is that about? I just don't know. I got to think on this. Yeah, I got to think on that. But that is more info. That is more info. Let me look at it again. It was like... Which one were you? Were you in this one? There you are. Yeah, because it's the only S on the left-hand side. There's that one, 3 spaces down. And then there's the OR in the lowercase, and then I, right? And I know that I had to have that... I already had that IOO already below that one S spot that it had to be, right? So I already had that. So we know then there should be an R going underneath the X in 6, right? That's what we're thinking. Unless there's like some reason that it's or. Maybe it means these numbers, you know, this or this, right? I guess it could mean that. I'm going to go ahead and write down what these numbers are, right? So 2 plus 5 is 7. And then 6, 1, and 3 is 10. So I'm just going to write those numbers down over here in my notes, but that does not mean that that means anything. So then, yeah. Yeah. It's the CIX that is so weird to me. Because it makes me think like, okay, I got to be thinking about words differently. Right? Or is that supposed to be a number? Because like CIX could be Roman numerals. All right, Archer, go. Lana, go. Stop. We got cat over here bugging me like they are eating anytime soon. They got at least 80 minutes. Sorry, I'm still over here. I'm thinking. We're cooking some more. Because I do think it seems number related with all of the things that I've got going on. And so now I'm like, okay, CIX is what in Roman numerals, right? So I think C is 50. And then it would be IX would be 9, so it'd be like 59. Would be what this could be. 59 add 6 or add 60. And I'm saying 6T, right? Huh. Interesting. I've still got this to translate, and it's hard because so many of these components aren't in there. But I did this before I really was paying attention in the class, you know? So I could probably do a better job. Okay, we're gonna let this cook. It seems to me like I'm gonna overthink it, and I'm gonna have to really like try my hardest to underthink it. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Well, I could get the veranda now. Why not? Why not? We're pretty close to that guy. Okay. Oh, I was hoping you would be. I was hoping you would be. So I could do that. Hammer. Gimme. Boop, 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 boop. That's why I didn't dig right away. I was like, if I can do that, then I can get into here. So So I could get into the antechamber if I wanted to. And I can go through this place. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, now, the statue guy, not going to be able to see him, but he's right over there, right? Like, yeah, he's got to be on that other side of that wall. Or me making this obliterated it from existence, which could happen, to be honest. Okay. Let's dig some more. Let's... Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll open this. Here. If we get any reason to go into room 46, you know? Got that open. Maybe I'll get the throne room. Maybe I do need that other crown. You know, maybe there's something else that I need. Who knows? Let's go this way. That's hilarious. I'm gonna grab this guy. Alright, so this is gonna be our last room. So I should think about what I, Oh no, we have a room next to the... We have 2 new rooms next to the entrance hall. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And connecting the secret garden got me closer to the entrance as well, so that's cool. Okay. What you got in here for me? Give me gifts. Give me gifts. Huh, alright. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's use some of our redraws. I don't need any of those. Not like looking for any of those ones, you know what I mean? Well, with 1 redraw left, let's go ahead. We'll grab the observatory. Because I do still have a couple more rooms. This way I at least build my stars up, you know? Got the cross, got the slice, got 2 locked trunks, all kinds of things. My goodness. Okay, so then we will head back through the den. Okay. Doop ba ba doop boop boo doo doop boop. And I haven't gotten just a regular corridor. So if I get the option for it, I should. Right? And through here? Yeah. Across this way. Oh, and I can look around in the bedroom, right? I forgot. Oh, well, here we go. Because of the furniture and stuff, right? So, like... It's like now I should go and look in the, aquarium again. I'm curious... I think there was another thing here. In the... I think there was like a 3rd piece of furniture. I may be wrong. So this might not be... where, something's supposed to happen. Or I may need, you know, a power hammer. Is always a potential thing. Not gonna happen, though. Didn't get a battery. Okay. We will, think about it. Thinking. So there's there's the, oh! Banana. Probably came from the, secret garden. Okay. So yeah, for you, I was like, there was the gold, like the eyeball, right? Not eyeball, it was like a pearl or something like that, but it kind of makes me think like, oh, it was looking over here, you know? Like she's got the moon pendant, right? But I don't know how that would like mean anything to us. There's tape on the photo over here. Well, maybe not. Maybe I do need to try and drain the aquarium. Maybe there'll be a little more info that'll help me out. Maybe there will be kind of like some sort of indicator. But like I know whatever it is has to be within this space. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. More trunks. Gimme. Okay. And you, and you. This is our last room? Last room. We're gonna do a redraw. And hope for a freezer, you know? Don't know if I can get it. Don't think I can. But we're trying. Okay. Then between all of y'all, does any of it matter? Not really. Give me my gem back, even though it doesn't matter. All right. So, with all that, let's go ahead. We will come back to have my hand at the casino in order to buy the thing in the gift shop, because I want to make sure I can do whatever I do out here and not, like, you know, mess something up. Okay. Let's go scorch the thing. Because I don't know if this is going to lead to another room that's going to take me an hour to solve 10 puzzles, or if it's going to, you know, be, like one letter, you know? Never know. Never know. Okay. Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay. There it is. I know exactly what to do here. Where were the other ones? There are some of them. Yeah. Where is... On the bottom there was one too, right? Okay, yeah. Let's line up... Where is it? These ones that have extra lines. I was trying to mess with these last time. Boom. Oh. Okay. Huh. Let's go grab some microchips. Huh. Ooh, what are we about to open up, y'all? I love when it does stuff like that. When it does, oh, you need to go get those microchips. That is, if you had one last move, your last move got you there, they're leaving that little bit to be like, oh, sorry. Gotta do it next time. But you could come and do this immediately on the next run, right? Like, it's not like going to be a huge issue, but still, trolly nonetheless. Those don't like... Can't like fully tell if the layouts of those matter. This isn't one of those games where you can like grab something in your inventory and like rotate it and look at it, right? If I click on y'all, what does it do? Yeah, I can't like move you around. Yeah. But that's probably for the best, because I would be stopping and looking at every single item and rotating it like, oh man, it would immediately 3 times as long as it's already taking me. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Insert, insert, insert. What do you got for me? Oh, ooh. Is this for the, now I could reach external networks? The satellite has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be uploaded to the laboratory from Cinca, and inbound electronic mail and communications from offsite will no longer be blocked. Okay. Oh, that's a big deal. Ooh, that's a big deal. You're a big deal, my friend. Wow. Wow. Okay. So that's permanently unlocked. So I could probably take those microchips back if I end up needing to, but don't have to at the moment. Okay, so then I'm going to head back in because I already want to go to the casino. And I need to check the computer. Obviously, I could check the one in the grotto, but, you know, the grotto it's different. You know, all the other computers in here seem about the same, and there's just, it works different out there. So where is the security room? It's all the way over here, which is actually a bit of a distance. I gotta go up and around like that. And then how do I get to the casino quickest? It'd probably be up and around like that. Okay, well then we'll do that. It's a bit of a walk. Still curious about you. And I put that evil into my mind, and now I'm just gonna always be looking in there. Always trying to figure something out. Yeah, okay. Here. And then we're running all the way across. Do 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 do. Hello, puppy. How are you? There's nothing like about y'all's spots that matter, is there? Y'all do have different patterns. You do have dishes that are different. Yeah. Pet, pet, pet. Okay, so then it is down and to the right. So let's go ahead and access this. The external communications thing. Log in. Swan song. And we're going to data transfers. Is that what it is? View available data packets. Okay. Advanced lab experiments. A collection of lab experiments designed for experienced technicians. Let's download it. Okay. Interesting. So we're going to be getting a whole bunch of stuff. 8 new experimental triggers, 8 new experimental effects. Press enter to view more details. Oh, wow. Lower the reservoir? Stock your pantry with fruit. Unseal one of the antechamber doors. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. Wow. Gain a random item, then set your keys to 0. Remove a crate. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Lose half your steps, gain 4 every die. Wow. Wow. Permanently increase skill and remove a crate from the tunnel. That's huge. Okay, no more are available at this time. I should still make sure to check, you know, every computer that I come across. Okay, so then let's... The quickest is go all the way up and then into the pool. Oh yeah! You! Didn't get a showroom. Sadly. Would have been nice. But there were other things that were more important. Did I get the option this time? I almost always do. I think I made it more common. Apple. I'm stoked on the sundial thing. That was neat. Okay. Well, now I'm going to be doing a bunch of the slots, so this is going to take forever. So I'm going to just get at that, and I will kind of just skip ahead for y'all, because it's a lot. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of my sanity. Talking the entire time is just it's too much. It's too much. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do this. We're going to try and get up to 400, or I'm going to run out of money, whichever one happens first. See y'all on the other side. Okay, y'all. I've been sitting here doing this for like maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to tap out here. I think the way that I'm going to be able to actually get the money to get those blue tents, I'm going to need to... I mean, A, have a big freezer day. That would be one beforehand. Or one where I have the lucky coin purse or something like that, where I can just make so much money. Because, I mean, look, I'm at 136. I have been hovering between 1 and 200 for, like I said, like the last 30 minutes. I went all the way down into like the 50s. I never got above 200. So it's like, bleh. So we're just going to call that one there. Now, looking around, I mean, we got outside and we saw the thing. Let's maybe go to... Did I get any other computer rooms? I guess not. I think maybe I will go back around and go outside. And maybe use the Grotto computer and see if that's got any data packet stuff on it. And if it does, then awesome. And if it doesn't, then oh well, runs over. Oh, key. Oh yeah, because of the locker room. Was there anything else to make? No. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. But hey, I mean, got the scorched sundial, you know? And I love that I was able to figure that one out. You know, that was one of those long time coming ones, you know? And really happy to have been able to do that. Yeah, don't think I have any reason to go into the room 46. Didn't get any of the rooms that I was, you know, hoping to like get to like explore other than like the locker room. But I mean, I did have that goal and we were able to get there. So I've got to kind of mess around with that puzzle. I'll go over it a couple times, make sure I've got the right letters in the right places. And then I'm just going to have to kind of play around with, you know, thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. Because I do think that like the CIX thing is C 100 or is it, let's see, CIX, Roman numerals, 109. That represents 109. So let me pull up my notes. So 109 add 6. So we're going to say 109. Add, or AD6, right? AD. Add 6, right? So that would be like 115. To Tor Lorette to the east. Or Elor, Toralor. I need to figure out what Tor represents. I think I've seen it on something that this might be a word, or it might be like there might be a value for it. At east, obviously, I'm thinking lore is word in Eurasian. I've still got this to play around with, so I may today or tomorrow, so maybe like after tomorrow's episode, have some time to kind of play around with it. Maybe tonight, who knows? But still got to mess around with some of that stuff. But we're making progress. Obviously got to get this one figured out. And then what else was there? I feel like there's one or two more things that I was trying to circle around. And then there's just smaller things. Like I would love to try and draft the terrace right here, which means a run where I've got like the Blessing of the Gardener, like I have now, and the some dice or something like that, so I can really like get over onto the green side and get a lot of rolls for getting the terrace, you know? And I'm seeing now I probably always need to get the terrace by coming from the middle. I don't think I'd ever thought about that, and that may be why I so rarely see it. Yeah. Because otherwise it can probably only go up here, and even then I bet it can't. I bet it can only go in like these spaces and these spaces, and I think the first time I got it on this side. But I want to get the terrace right there. Oh no, right where the secret garden is. Slot 4, right? Because that's where he was, we think. One of these two. So both. Okay. Well then. Let's go ahead. We'll end the day there. And then I'll say this. Several of y'all have told me that when it comes to the shrines, I should just look up a thing. Because it's not going to be as, like, rhyme or reasoned as I think it's going to be. And taking advantage of those is going to be very valuable for me, I think. So I may do that. I may give myself the grace to look at one of those. So next time, hopefully we'll be able to actually get a shrine and do a new offering. And if so, I'll see if there's anything like exciting new that I've never seen before that maybe want to play around with. But I may just want to go for a Blessing of the Tinkerer that's pretty long. And then maybe we can get experiments that move crates out of the tunnel. Because then I could maybe get my experiment to pop like 20 times, 30 times, who knows. In the past with the Tinkerer, I've been able to do that so many times where I just like spam through some of my experiments. Or ones where like, it's like, oh, when you eat an apple, right? Well, it's like, okay, pull the secret garden, pull the pantry, pull the boudoir. We got options. Ooh, another thing that I should do is I should pull the trading post. So if I don't get the shrine, maybe we'll pull the trading post. And then getting showroom items and trading them. Because I got an upgrade disc that way one time, right? So if I can, like the next opportunity I have with both of those sets, I should really try to just trade those showroom items to see if I can get an upgrade disc. I doubt they'll let me get more than one in a single run. Maybe they would, but either way, like the amount of money that I now come into these rounds with, the amount of gems and keys I can generally generate, or ways of getting around keys like the kennel or the foyer, I can, I think, allow myself to like buy those items and just be like, I don't need it. It's not like the most special thing in the world now. I've done it a trillion times. So yeah, we will keep that in mind. The lowering the level of the reservoir thing blows my mind. Because wouldn't you eventually drain all the water and then never be able to get it back? Or would it, I guess it would reset each day maybe. Maybe it would reset each day. So then if you were really struggling with the pump room puzzle, you would exploit the hell out of your, what do you call it? Your experiment, and then get through it, maybe? Because if it was permanent, then it's like, oh, GG, you can never do certain things now. So it can't be that. It can't be. I haven't found a thing in this game yet where it seems like you could actually soft lock. So I was worried about that with the music key, but that one didn't happen. So far, not worried about that. But I think, yeah, that's what we're calling this one. So we got some ideas for next episode. And yeah, do continue to give me your vague assistance. It has been very helpful. And we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. Man, it's so interesting. I know I keep on saying goodbye and then I keep on talking more, but it's just like, it's so interesting how, as we go along, just more and more little things pop up that suddenly become kind of bigger things and just like very interesting things. So like, I really want to see that statue. I'm so obsessed right now with wanting to see that statue on the east side up close. Like that, and maybe having the telescope, you'd be able to look even closer. But like even just being able to get close to it, I bet there's something that it's like holding something, or there's like a sign or something. So yeah. Anyway, I will be messing around with this gosh darn castle puzzle and seeing what I could get. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do all the social things. It really helps. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends. Be like, hey, here's this guy who's been playing this like every single day and it's wild. But most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time.